Hey Tech Kid, I just want to talk about Xbox as a company and do they have a chance this year to change the gaming industry? And I'm gonna break down some reasons why I feel like they may have a chance, they may not, but just hear me out and let's get started. So guys, uh this is actually something I want to talk about, which is the issue with Black Myth Wutan that has an issue with being optimized for the Series S. I've been hearing a lot of articles about it, been reading a lot of things that saying that they're having issues with optimizing this game for the Series S, and that can be a problem because um, I knew when this game first came out, it had issues with the PC. They had issues optimizing it, getting to run smoothly on the PC to at least get it to a decent FPS, so people can actually play the game. But people were having a lot of issues with this game at the time when it first came out, and now they're talking about they're having issues with the Series S, like optimizing this game for the Series S, and a lot of people it's like, what's going on with Xbox? Because if they can't optimize a game that just came out, what other thing they can't optimize? So sometimes you may have something in the back of your head. Does Xbox really have a chance to conquer this year? Does Xbox really can give us the best experience as possible with these consoles that were made in 2020? And that's something that comes in my mind because, to be honest, I'm not a person that plays these type of games like Black Myth Wukong, but I'm a person that loves to play sport games or racing games or stuff like that, like adventure games. These type of games are not my cup of tea, but I just want to go into that topic about why it looks bad for Xbox. All right, guys, so we're gonna move on to something else. I mean, the next topic. So the next thing I want to talk about is Xbox compatible, backward compatible games, and a lot of people are pretty excited about that. We could see an article that was talking about it. I'm gonna bring it up here. That it was saying that it's gonna be a game changer. It's gonna be a game changer. Like, just thinking, the more games you have that's backward compatible, the more compelling your system will be to people. So if someone had an old game that they love to play, something that they enjoyed, and you're able to play an old game that you enjoy, you may buy an Xbox. It makes sense. Like, if you could go back and play all your old games that you played when you was a kid, that you was having like the best time of your life, and now they just added a game to the library, you're like, man, this is awesome. I'm gonna get an Xbox. And some people, they may have kept a 360 or an Xbox Series, Xbox One X, because they couldn't play the games they wanted to play on this console, which is a little bit different. So I think that's something that Xbox is that's a positive as well. So let's go into something else. So the next thing I want to do is add Game Pass. So Game Pass is a very tricky situation. And why do I say that? It's because you have a game in Game Pass today, and tomorrow you may not have it. And that's what is so annoying about it. You may have a game that you love, that you paid for the service for, and then you see, okay, it's being taken away because of licensing issues, or maybe they don't want to renew their license, or it could be for many reasons, right? But Game Pass does make a difference, and I have experienced it before. Subscribing to Game Pass, seeing what it is. I had the Ultimate Edition for like a month and a half, and I really saw the potential of having Game Pass. And let's talk about it. So, one thing that Game Pass, it has all the Microsoft exclusive. We all know that. The next thing with Game Pass is that they keep adding games, right? Also, if you want to play your Xbox on a different device, you could do it if you have Game Pass Unlimited, of course, right? But the downside about Game Pass, again, is that games get removed, but also games get added. So it's kind of tricky, right? If you have a game that's on Game Pass that doesn't be removed, you feel like there's a reason to keep subscribing to it. But if there's a game that you were playing and then it got removed, you're like, what's the point of being subscribed? But let's say you have other game that you're willing to play, right? So it's a tricky situation. And when it comes to Game Pass, it is tricky because I don't play a lot of games to justify Game Pass for me personally, because I only play like probably 1 or 2 games, right? And I'm a guy who loves to play sport games, so I get the sport release every year and maybe a game, but they may not have that game on Game Pass, the game I have, right? So for me personally, it's not worth it, but it may be worth it for you. I know, you know, I don't know, right? So I just wanted to talk about that as well. So let's move on to the next topic. So guys, I just want to give my final thoughts. You know, things could change. This could change for Xbox. We don't know. A lot of people have been talking about this. They may come out with a new console. They may come out with a new handheld this year. Maybe this year or next year. We don't really know. But anything could happen. We don't really know where the gaming industry is going for Xbox. And I don't have a PS5 right now. In my life, I don't have one, but I do have an Xbox Series X that I really enjoy playing on. I do play specific games like Need for Speed. I play Forza Horizon 4 and 5. And I enjoy those games. I'm a racing guy. I love playing racing and sport games. That's my genre of games. So, but for you it may be different, right? And I don't know. But let's see what Xbox does this year. And I hope it's something people could really enjoy and appreciate. And let's see if they're going to disappoint us or make us happy. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I just want to say, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Later.